He said the way that thing move, it's a movie. Okay, so that's something sometimes give you the room key. So for some of you guys, you may be getting a hotel. Somebody may be getting you a hotel. Somebody's going to be taking you out somewhere very nice. I'm seeing the getaway. So some of y'all, this may be something with you and somebody have going on the low. And somebody that's not going to resonate with everybody, but somebody's getting a hotel, or somebody wants some private time with them. Somebody is booking something. So for some of y'all, it's not a hotel. Somebody is booking something so they can spend time with you. This could be going somewhere and they're booking reservations and they taking you out. So that's what's going on here. I'm hearing ice me out, ice me out, ice me out. I ain't gonna get necklace for no tennis bracelet. I need 4 anklet, okay? I need 20 bands for anklet. Okay, that's what's going on here. So somebody may be wanting to shower you with gifts. Somebody could want to drip you out. For some of you guys, somebody could want to buy you some type of jewelry or buy you something. They want to bling you out here. So I don't know what's going on with that collective, but I'm definitely getting some type of vacation. Somebody's buying some type of room or booking some type of service, some type of reservations. Somebody's really putting something together here. And this is somebody that wants to spend some type of money on you. They want to show you. This is somebody where they want to invest in you. Somebody wants to invest in you. So that's what's going on here. So yeah, let's get into this reading here, y'all. All right, so we got this Fool card here, we got the Sun card here. So a lot of you guys, you are the talk of the town. There's a lot of attention on you because some of you guys have done something very adventurous. So a lot of you guys, you have done something out of your element. So people are not used to you wearing this outfit or wearing this type of clothing. People are not used to you wearing your hair like this. People are not used to you, wanting to be adventurous. Maybe your adventurous was, going to see different sceneries. Now you want to go mountain climbing. Now you want to do other stuff, right? That's an example. Whatever this is giving a lot of positive feedback from people, a lot of positive reactions from others. So that's what's going on here. Somebody has come. This is like somebody doing something without thinking about it. So you may just randomly decide to dye your hair. You may just randomly decide that you've been wearing long nails for such a long time, and all of a sudden people seeing you pop up with short nails. Some of y'all, you've been wanting just to do something, and instead of you planning it, it was something that wasn't planned. I don't know why I'm hearing the best days are the ones that's not planned. So for some of y'all, that may be happening. There may be like a core memory or something that's going to be happening for you guys where somebody is going to want to do something out of nowhere, very adventurous, and you're going to be tagging along with this person. I'm saying it's going to become a very core memory for you and this person. So that's what's going on here. But I'm definitely seeing somebody is completely just being impulsive, doing what they want to do, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it doesn't go with society rules or what society feels, or even if it don't go against what everybody else feels. You're doing what you want to do when you want to do it. And whatever you're doing, this may be something where, okay, most people can't pull this off. Or some people maybe think this is just, maybe think of pessimistic, where it's like, oh my God, it's something I can't do. But you the one who are like, well, I can. Just because you say you can't, that don't mean I can't. So this is what's going on here. You're getting a lot of attention for being in this self-assured energy, being confident, and it's being perceived that way. But I'm seeing you guys are walking away from situations where it just exhausts you. I'm getting that meme by Marla for Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was like, today drains me. Today drains me. This is what I'm getting. You guys are no longer trying to figure out what the issue is. Like maybe you at one point in time, you wanted to know why people thought the way they thought. Why somebody may feel the way they feel. Maybe you guys were even trying to be understanding. But you guys are completely walking away from that. People are expecting you to be the bigger person because you guys have always been a bigger person, or you always try to see things from a higher perspective, but you're not doing that with individuals that are taking advantage of that. With the Hangman here in reverse and the Six of Swords, y'all are done. This is a situation where you guys are done with a situation with people, like, because a lot of you guys here, I'm seeing where people see that you're pulling back. They're seeing that if you're not listening to them anymore, or you're not necessarily over explaining yourself, especially if you guys used to over explain yourself. Give people room to even talk, even giving people the space to talk about situations or things where you have a decision on, right? Whether it's like, okay, I may ask you by the end of the day what I should do, but I don't make my own decision. Not saying that try and do stuff like that. I'm just saying here, collective, where it's people are seeing that you're no longer interested in fixing something with him. You're no longer interested in being a bigger person. Instead, you rather just move on. This is like you know what you did. You know I react the way I reacted. I don't feel a need to express to you why I feel the way I feel. I don't feel like calling out what you done because you should know what you done. If you don't know what you done, I don't care. This is what this is literally giving. People are seeing that. So that's what's going on here. A person is saying that, and they saying like, if you used to argue with them or go back and forth, or you were trying to get to a common denominator, you don't care anymore. You could just wipe the slate clean. Okay, you like, we could just nip this in the bud right now. We don't even got to continue or finish it. This is what this is giving. As soon as I said that, the light started coming through and stuff like that, as far as in my windows. So a lot of you guys, once you started doing this started providing you so much more peace. When you stopped caring about what people felt, what people thought, it provided you so much more peace in your life, especially not going back and forth for people, you know, especially like whether this is people that did you wrong and they want you to fix it or whatever the case may be. You like, I'm done with that. So this is what's going on here. All right, moving forward here, collective. Somebody wants you to do the work for them. We got the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody either wants you to work with them or they want you to do something with them, but they don't want to. This is a situation where you will start doing something with someone, and then over time, they slowly but surely stop showing up. Y'all started doing this and doing that together. They stopped showing up. You and this person was working on this and that, and over time, they stopped doing a part. This is what this is. Somebody's not holding up the end of their bargain, or they can't hold up the end of their bargain. With this Queen of Pentacles in reverse here, somebody simply, and this may be somebody that somebody feels like they don't have enough, or they're not where they want to be at, but they don't want to do what it takes to get themselves there. But somebody wants you to invest in them. So for some, this could be a relationship where you focusing on your future, you focusing on what you want for yourself or how to better yourself. Maybe your partner necessarily is not really planning on doing that right now. Maybe they're not in that type of mind space, but you are, and this person's not really trying to put themselves in a mind space. So they're trying to let you do all the work in the relationship to expand and to make sure that y'all grow and have that growth. And it takes two for that, right? That's what I'm getting here. For some of you, this may be a situation where somebody wants you to help them or work with them, or y'all build this together or work on this or come together and do this and do that. But this is somebody where they don't have the motivation to continue going here. So somebody almost wants you to do your part, but they can't measure up to what they're asking you to do. So I don't know what that's about, collective, but I say be mindful of what you invest in. With the Seven of Pentacles, be mindful of what you agree, because you may end up doing all the work in a situation, or you may end up feel like you're showing up more than this person. You're going to start to feel unappreciated. You're going to start to feel like the reason why there's any progress or anything is because of what you're doing. So I mean, that's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, you do have a situation where somebody wants to grow, but they don't want to do the work and put the work in that it takes to grow. And this has something to do with monetarily, or whether it be like career or stability or something like this. If somebody wants, this can even be somebody wants more for themselves. They want more money, or they want this, they want that. They see that you will put the effort in. That's why somebody wants you to help them, because they already see you putting effort in, or they know you're going to put the effort in. Because with Seven of Pentacles, this is like somebody have seen you over time go after the things that you wanted to go after. They seen over time that you made a way regardless. So they wanting you to be that for them, even though they're not trying to pour into themselves. That's what's going on here. So like I said, be careful what you invest in, what you decide to put your time and effort in, you know, because somebody may not measure up to what they wanted you to play and do. And you may end up, you know, be stuck doing something yourself, and that's just what it is. All right. So that's what's going on here. Somebody's watching you here, and they're watching another person give to you. Now, that's not going to be for everyone, but somebody's watching somebody pour into you. Somebody's comparing how somebody treated you versus how they treated them. And for some of you, this don't have to be a relationship. This could just be somebody, and this is somebody that's telling somebody else about this. So somebody may be having a conversation with their good Judy. They may be having a conversation with their homegirl, homeboy. Somebody's having a conversation with their peoples, and they're basically saying, they never did this for me, but they went and did this and all of that for this person. So there's something here. Somebody feel like there's either favoritism that's being taken place. Some of y'all, you may feel like it's favoritism, where you may be watching and you may be speaking up for injustice. You may be saying, hey, it's favoritism in here and da 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 da. Whatever it is, somebody's saying something and they're pointing it out, and other people didn't see it at first. Whatever this is, other people wasn't either paying attention, they just didn't care, they wasn't seeing it. So people wasn't looking at something until another person spoke on it. So this could be you guys, where you're speaking on something that is unjust. Other people are not speaking on something that's unjust, but you are. But regardless of what it is, somebody is being poured into by somebody. Somebody's making sure that the person has their resources, and making sure that somebody's stable, they have everything they need. You know, they're ready to go. Somebody may not be doing that for you, or somebody's not doing this for another person and they're complaining about it, or they're bringing awareness about that. So whether you guys know about this, you know about it or not, collective. All right. So that's what's going on here. So there's a situation being had for some of you guys where you are bringing something that could have been messed up, right? You're coming in and you're fixing something up. People necessarily don't like that. Let's say the score's been down for quite some time. The score is supposed to be up at a certain, amount for the scores. The score has been down for some time, right? You come in and you get them scores up. People are mad that you were the one that got them scores up. For some of this can even be where maybe something was stagnant, something was on hold, maybe something wasn't generated, maybe something that needed a new look, maybe something needed to change. You knew what it needed. For some of y'all, this can even be structure. Something needed some type of structure to it. Something needed some type of somebody taking control over something. Maybe the way that they were taking control, it just wasn't working. You come in, you take care of the situation, take over and take control, and you do very well at it. Very well at actually, for some of y'all, it's exceptional work. And whatever this is, whatever the conflict that was the issue, you will solve that conflict. And somebody doesn't like it. And the reason why, because for some of y'all, this may be somebody that feel like you may be able to take their position. I don't know what this is in, but there's a person where you may be able to do what they supposed to do better than them. And this is like somebody has a position for something, but they're not knowing the position that they took for something, and you come in and you're not nowhere near in this person's field as far as like on this person's level. You may just be somebody that's beneath this person, but you do your job good, you do it well, it's very exceptional. People see this, and it's like, okay, now these is individuals here that want to make sure that something is stable for you with this emperor here. Somebody doesn't like that. So that's what's going on here for some of you guys. There may be a situation where somebody's afraid of this. Somebody's afraid of you taking a spot. You're really good at something. You're good at what you do. And a lot of you guys is because you know more knowledge, or you know more than what this person may know. So that's what's going on here. Somebody's supposed to know something here. You know what this is giving? This is like when somebody gives somebody the job because they may know them. I'm giving you the job because you're my family. I'm giving you the job because you're my friend. I'm giving you the job because I know you way back then. And there's a person that's talented that probably will do way better in the position, but because it's not what you know, it's who you know, somebody benefited off of that. Thank you, Kiwi. But somebody benefited off of that. But now something's starting to speak for itself. Your work is starting to speak for itself, and it's very exceptional. So that's what's going on here for some of you guys. This is kind of even giving supervisors, where sometimes somebody will have a position, you could clearly see they don't know what they're doing. This is what this is. All right, moving on here. Somebody wants to fix something with you. Like somebody crossed you and they want to try to fix things and make up with you because y'all looking good. Like somebody's, and it ain't about just how you look, collective. With the Ace of Cups, you know what this is giving? This is like somebody betrayed you. They crossed you, and then in the future you doing better than ever. You flourishing. You have somebody that wishes they would have never treated you how they did. Like this is like an old friend for some of y'all. Somebody that you guys used to be clicked up with, associated with. Somebody's seeing how good you're doing. They're seeing these blessings that's coming in your life. They're seeing how abundant you are. And it's like, dang, I should never treated them like that, because I didn't know in the future that they were going to turn out to be like this. I didn't know that they were going to be popping like this. That's what somebody's seeing. Somebody's shocked because at one point in time they was treating you a certain way and you bossed up. Now they over here like, dang, I want to be back cool with collective. I want to be back in collective life and be back cool with them. You see what they got going on for themselves? So that's what somebody's noticing. Like, dang, maybe this wasn't. And for some, this could even be somebody that could have crossed you for another person, or they could have chose other people over you, people that they felt was more prominent than you. yeah, they regret that. All right, so that's what's going on here. People are talking about a before versus after for some of you guys. So people could be looking at your before and after photos. For some of y'all, if you have before and after photos of like any type of results or anything like that, people are talking about that. They're reviewing something like that or checking up on something like that, because something is very inspirational for some of y'all, your before and after, and that could be with anything. But for a small few of you guys here, there's not necessarily somebody looking at your before and after. There's somebody looking at your old pictures versus your current pictures. Like somebody's looking at something here from back then up until now, and this is somebody that's very jealous. Somebody's jealous of you coming into your looks. Like there's something where maybe at one point in time you didn't have certain things. Maybe certain things did not stand out about you, but there's other things that are standing out about you. Somebody's upset here about that because you seem to have grown. This is like somebody growing into a very attractive person where maybe you people could have picked on you, or maybe people could have teased you for, you know, a bunch of different reasons, but as you got older your features started to show, you know, you started to come into your own sense of style. So that's what's going on here. Somebody's upset here because they're looking at, and maybe the before photos is when somebody once knew you. Somebody maybe don't know this new version of you, so that can also be another thing where somebody remember you back then, and when you was cool with them back then, you was around them back then, you looked a certain way. You only had so much money. You only had this, you only had that. So you wasn't in your full. See, somebody remember you when you were in your full potential. They remembered you when you wasn't where you wanted to be at. That's when somebody remember you. So them seeing this newer version of you, and maybe at one point in time, you, let's say you had a bad hair day back then. Back then, they remember you used to have bad hair days because you ain't know how to do your hair. Now you master how to do your hair. Or maybe you didn't keep your hair up back then. Now you keeping your hair up. This is definitely somebody that you guys were friends with or something like this here. For some of you guys here. But I'm definitely getting this here. Somebody's looking at you, and they're looking at what you used to look like compared to now. And yeah, the page of swords here, they're watching you. And they remember you when they was around you. I'm here. I don't know why I'm hearing buck teeth. I'm hearing buck teeth. So some of y'all, maybe you when you're younger, your two front teeth used to show. Maybe you had a gap, but over time your gap closed up. Maybe you had your teeth was showing in the front. Now they not. You know, you just kind of grew up, and maybe your teeth fell in line. Some of y'all, you could have had to get braces or something, or the Invisalign. Whatever it is that was the issue, somebody's jealous of how you look now. That's just completely point blank. And somebody can even feel sometimes they feel intimidated by you. When back then, when they once knew you, they were okay because, you know, they're like, oh, okay, well, collective, they got them buck too. So nobody really checking for collective, or they felt secure back then. But now this newer version of you, and they don't know it, and they see how you looking and what you got going on for yourself. Oh yeah, they're triggered. They're triggered. This is like you being big, and maybe back then somebody you was big then, right? But now you smaller now. Somebody remember you when you was a bigger girl or man, but now you a smaller frame woman, a smaller frame man. Somebody is not used to that, so it makes them intimidated or uncomfortable because they seeing this change in you, how you look, how they used to know you when you used to look like this, da da da. That's what this is giving here. So some of y'all could be even been the opposite, where you could have been smaller, but now you looking thick. You know, for my fellas used to be more lean. Now you got some muscles on you. You know what I'm saying? Your shoulders protruding. You looking good. You know what I'm saying? And somebody don't like that because they felt comfortable. They felt comfortable. And this is somebody that could have always. You know what this is giving? This is giving. You can be good, but you can't be better than me. This is what this is giving. But this is just like, I'm trying to tell you, this is a situation where somebody used to. I don't know if this person befriended you for that reason, collective money, but saying that. But this is somebody where it's like they were comfortable when you were the one. They like, this is somebody where it's like, oh, they're not checking for collective. They're checking for me. I know they're not checking for collective. Somebody knew that. Like they knew. So maybe, and if it could even be true to that. Maybe people weren't checking for you back then, but they're looking at you and you damn sure being checked for now. Okay, so that's what's going on here, collective. So there's definitely something about a person from your past. I'm getting it could be an old friend for some of y'all, but it doesn't have to be. A lot of y'all takers and live it doesn't, but you do have somebody from your past that is jealous of how you used to look compared to how you look now. There's definitely been some type of elevation, some type of glow up. Whether you got, some of y'all, you didn't get any work done, you could have grown into your list. But for some of y'all, whether you got work done or not, somebody, they upset because they used to feel comfortable, but now they're intimidated. So we're going to end this here until next time. Bye, babes.